Hi everyone, I'm Nesya.
And I'm Tyson.
Welcome to Storytime English. So, today's story is a little painful.
That sounds serious already.
Yeah, because something happened after all the chatting.
Let me guess, mixed signals again?
Worse,
Oh, worse than mixed signals?
he disappeared.
Ghosting.
Yes, ghosting.
That's tough.
Very tough and very confusing.
I think many people have experienced that.
Yeah, and honestly, I didn't expect it.
It usually comes suddenly,
Exactly. One day everything is fine.
and the next day silence.
Yes, just silence. So, have you ever been ghosted?
Yes, I have.
Really?
Yeah, a few times actually.
Wow. How did you feel?
At first confused,
Same.
then a bit frustrated.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I started blaming myself.
Oh, that part hurts.
It does. What about you?
Honestly, I felt all of that.
Hmm,
Confused, sad, and overthinking again.
of course. It connects to everything we talked about before.
Exactly. So, let me tell you what happened.
I'm listening.
You remember the guy I told you about?
The one from the first date?
Yes, that one.
Okay,
After that, we kept chatting.
that sounds good.
Yeah, it was actually getting better.
Oh,
He was more open, more friendly.
nice.
We even joked more.
That's a good sign.
That's what I thought.
Hmm,
I started to feel comfortable.
that's important.
And maybe I started to like him more.
That makes sense.
Then one day, everything changed.
Oh no,
I sent him a message.
what did you say?
Just something simple like, "How was your day?"
Okay,
Usually, he replied fast.
yeah,
But that day, no reply.
hmm,
I waited. Maybe he was busy.
that's a normal thought.
Yeah, but then hours passed.
Still nothing?
Nothing.
Okay,
I checked again at night. Still nothing.
that starts to feel strange.
Yes, but I tried to stay calm.
Good.
The next day, still no message.
Oh,
That's when my mind started going crazy.
I can imagine.
I started thinking, did I say something wrong?
Yeah,
Did I do something weird?
hmm,
Is he ignoring me?
that's the worst thought.
Yes, and I kept checking my phone again and again.
Of course.
I even opened the chat many times.
Looking for clues?
Yes, I read our old messages.
And
Everything looked normal.
so nothing wrong?
Nothing. That's why I was confused.
Did you try to message him again?
Yes.
What did you say?
Just, "Hey, are you okay?"
That's a good message.
I didn't want to sound needy,
Yeah, that's a balance.
but still no reply.
Oh, yeah,
That's when it really hit me. Maybe he's ghosting me.
that realization is hard.
Very hard. I felt so confused.
Of course.
Like, why not just say something?
Yeah, even a simple message would help.
Exactly.
Ghosting leaves no explanation.
And that's the worst part.
It makes you create your own story.
Yes, and my story was very negative.
Hmm.
I started thinking, maybe I'm boring.
Oh,
Maybe I talk too much.
that's not fair to yourself.
I know, but it felt real.
Yeah, feelings can be strong.
I even felt embarrassed
Why embarrassed?
because I was excited and then suddenly nothing.
That can feel like rejection.
Yes, even without words.
I understand that.
Have you ever ghosted someone?
Honestly, yes, once.
Really? Why?
I didn't know how to explain my feelings.
So you just disappeared?
Yeah, not proud of it.
Hmm.
I thought it would be easier.
Was it easier?
For me, maybe at first.
And for the other person?
Probably confusing and hurtful.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes people ghost because they are not ready to communicate.
Hmm.
Or they don't know how to say, I'm not interested.
That makes sense.
But it doesn't mean you did something wrong.
That's important to hear.
It's often about them, not you.
I wish I knew that earlier.
Yeah,
After a few days, I stopped texting.
that's a good decision.
It was hard though.
Of course.
I still wanted an answer,
That's normal.
but I realized maybe I won't get one.
That's the reality sometimes.
And I slowly accepted it.
That takes strength.
I tried. I started focusing on myself again.
Good.
I met my friends, watched movies.
That helps a lot.
Yeah, it distracted me.
And how do you feel now?
Better, not perfect, but better.
That's progress.
Yeah,
I think ghosting teaches something too.
like what?
It shows who is not ready for a real connection.
Hmm,
And it reminds you to respect yourself.
that's true.
You deserve clear communication.
I like that.
Not confusion, not silence.
Yeah, I deserve better than that.
Exactly.
So next time, I won't chase someone who disappears.
That's a strong mindset.
I'll choose someone who communicates,
That's the goal.
even if it's hard.
It's worth it.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, that's our conversation for today.
What about you?
Can you relate to this?
See you in the next story.